him again. Right in that shoulder, right in that shoulder. He ain't going nowhere. Shoot him again. Boom.
Here we go. One more mile, one more load. Ain't nothing fun about this stuff. But it's all worth it in the end, huh, Mikey?
That's right.
Like I said, you get this baby a little water, it floats like a top, huh?
Yeah.
That works good. You know when you hit the tundra, though. Don't you love them tussocks, Mikey?
I hate tussocks.
Well, for somebody who hates them, you sure shot a moose right out in the freaking middle of them. Man, ain't that something, huh?
That's something. We were surrounded by moose this morning.
Yeah, it was. I tell you, that's crazy. We brought Miss Ruth's rifle out here. We were gonna pack a big load, and we got right to the edge of the woods and thought we'd do a little cow calling, and started cow calling. Next thing you know, we got a bull grunting.
Well, first thing, Miss Ruth heard it thrashing brush back there. That's what we heard first, and then we heard him start to grunt. And neither Lewis or I can hear, but we could hear that.
Yeah, we could. You know, I mean, really, when we got out on the trail, we saw a first fresh moose track right in the middle of where we walked in last night. So we were calling pretty hard, and you know, like Mike said, Miss Ruth heard the bull crashing, and then we started calling, and it started grunting. And first bull came out. He was over 60. He had two brow tines. He had two really crazy points coming off his palm, and we looked at him really good. Decided, we'll let him go. You know, we walked away. And when we started walking away, we could see another bull coming across the tundra.
Yeah, he was traveling from the valley up here and headed right toward where the other bull was and kind of toward us where we were calling.
So, you know, coming in hot is a phrase I would think of. And so we got over here, we started calling again, and out pops old Mr. 60 again. So we about thinking, well, maybe it was the same moose. We hear crashing back in the brush again, then we hear them fighting back there. So we got to calling and calling, and out comes Mr. 60 again. And we stayed there and called. We never heard this guy. We never heard any crashing. We thought we heard something once, but he never came out. So we said, okay, well, we're going to start packing gear. So we started walking away, and we were calling as we walked away, and we looked back, and here this guy comes. Well, I tell you what, man, really great bull, lots of character, you know, good brow tines, 5 on one side, 4 on the other side. Got this crazy stuff going on with these points on top of his paddle. Beautiful bull.
It was great this morning seeing the other bull and then this bull and hear all the vocalization and the horns fighting. You know, they were back there clacking their horns together and raking brush, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, it was. I was glad Ruth was here to hear it, because I'd never seen nothing like that. That's the best I've ever seen it, and I was happy she was here to see it with us. And tell you what, it was awesome, man. I actually would have shot the bull, but Mike took the rifle away from me, tripped me in the tundra, and made the shot. So
did a little UFC move on him there.
I tell you what, that's the great thing about this hunt. You know, either you or I or Ruth could have shot this bull, and we would have all been glad to let the other person shoot. I mean, it don't get no better than that.
No.
Man, little do you know. Look at that. If that ain't majestic, I don't know what is. Coming? He's going to come right up in here with us. Look at that. You think old Lonnie be calling me the zookeeper right now? Where's your bow at, Lonnie?
50 yards.
50 yards on the outside. Probably more like 40. Okay. at that. I might have to shoot him in self-defense if you don't quit that. The one that got away. Not.
Be downwind from us pretty soon.
Yeah, let's see what happens when he wins it. Get around you. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow. Ain't you pretty? If you're just a little bit bigger, we'd shoot you.
He's closer to camp.
Yeah. He's a good 40 yards closer to camp than the one we already got skinning back here behind us. Look at that. That's pretty.
Oh.
You're late to lick your lips now.
Oh. Oh.
You think he caught a win?
No, not yet.
I don't know. Wow, look at this, Mike.
Yeah, we talked about shooting him, but he's not quite big enough. Not what we're looking for. So we're passing on him.
Yeah.
He's probably 50 yards away right now. Nice bull though.
Yeah.
Alaska Yukon moose.
Base camp, baby. Whew.
Another load of meat.
Another load of meat. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. Yeah, baby. 2 more loads of meat, 1 load of horns, and 2 more loads of gear, and we'll be ready to start hunting.
Yeah, we got a bull right up here. It's not a shooter, not unless we decide to take it for a meat bull. But Mike's setting the horns up right there, so my bull looks up river. Mike's drunk. It's going to see them horns and think it's another bull. So I'm going to try and pull it straight right into camp.
Reacting to the bull.
He's coming right to it, ain't he? Oh, look at that, like he's on a string. He's coming right at us with the horns on him. Hey, Ruth. Here's another one right here. It's well over 50. We're trying to decide whether it's 55 inches to 60 inches. Rounded top. It's got 4 points on both sides, I think. We know the right side does. We're pretty sure on the left. Coming like he's tied to a string, coming straight to them bull horns. And he's been really reacting to that bull grunt this morning, but he's not big enough, so we're going to let him go. He's too big to be a good meat bull, and he's not big enough to be a trophy bull, so we're going to give him a pass. Oh man, he's talking now. Listen to him. Get it out. Listen to him. That's freaking pretty, man.
Oh.
Got him that time, Mike.
Oh.
There's 3 on the left, 3 on the right. This is some big stuff.
Oh. 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 Oh.
This guy's taking pictures. He's just about to walk into the frame.
Oh. 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 Oh.
You ready to fight? Oh, look at this. This is freaking phenomenal.
Oh.
I think it's too big to get either bull, don't you?
Oh. Oh.
Called him right into camp here. It was pretty awesome. Swam the river twice. Yeah, it was
Walked right up. We had him, what, 40 yards maybe?
40 yards away, yeah. You could have bow shot him easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. He's still right back in the trees here. We hear him breaking branches every once in a while. We may see him again.
Oh, we got one.
That's a nice one.
Trailing in the rain. Well, that's a nice one, isn't it?
That's a beauty.
How big you think he is? Look at that, Mike. Hey, Mike. Look at the size of this grayling. Mike.
That's a nice grayling there.
We just spotted a big bull down off this ridge behind this pond. He's probably 50 yards from where we shot a big bull last year. We know he's 4 brow tines on one side and palmated. He's 3 on the other side and palmated. He's got good paddles and good points all over his tops. Not quite sure how wide he is. We're probably going to shoot him, but we're going to get a little closer and take a better look. But it's looking good right now. It's on, baby. Let's go get him.
There he is right there. Looks like he's got 2 cows with him. Making a stock on him now. We're just going to kind of keep working our way up this ridge line and get over there and get a better look at him. He's about 600 yards right now, so game on, folks. Right at the second Give him a grunt, Mike. You see that shoulder root?
Yeah.
Anytime you're ready, then. You got a clear shot. His head's in your way now. Now you got it if you want it. Hit him again. Right in that shoulder. Right in that shoulder. He ain't going nowhere. Shoot him again. Boom.
Sweet!
Roll down, baby. Well, guys
Awesome.
and gals, it looks like we're done moose hunting. Looks like we're done moose hunting early this year. And it's just been a great hunt. The weather hasn't cooperated. It's been fairly nasty, but we've made the best of it. And here we are, baby. Your second moose down.
Thank you.
I'd give you a hug, but I ain't laying across this big old stinky bull to do it. Now's when the work begins, baby. Ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Ladies, boys, of the meat whacker.
Here we go.
One of the dam breakers wanted to.
Got a little ice here.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. We went from swamp rat to icebreaker. All right. Squeeze it out, boy. Ride it again.
Okay.
We hold that moose out last year.
Yeah.
Watch your step right there. You a maker?
Yeah, baby.
These women are tough, man. That's a nice root. That's a nice moose, Miss Ruth.
Thank you.
Really good one. Thanks for packing him out, too. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, thanks for enjoying the coffee I made.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Really nice bull. You ought to be proud of that. It's all loaded up. We're headed to the pickup point. Oh, loaded meat and bone, baby.
It's not even dark out.
Glad to get off. Yeah. Pickup.
Oh.
Yeah, I had loaded the new pickup.
Have you been down to Big Barn?
No. I just had to, I had to wait for it. The first time we went in back 2002, Joe was really away from it.
Yeah. Big Bar's right at the start of where we said they say it's real good moose hunting from there on because there's so much willow and browse,
Yeah. Get out now, Mike. Straight in. There's your vote of confidence right there. And the work on that. Sure was nice when that wind laid down. Made it a little easier, didn't it?
Yeah.
We're living tomorrow, right? Walking off when it's done.
Last night on the Tundra. Been a good trip. 11 days, floating the river. We hunted a couple different base camps. Took a moose, one bull real early in the hunt, close pushing 65 inches. Another one right at 59. Two really good bulls. Been chasing caribou for the last couple of days and haven't had much luck. Had a really good group of bulls come in this morning, and they got up to the river, and for some reason they didn't cross. And we could have shot them where they were, but they were bunched up too tight, and there was one good bull in the back that we really wanted to take, but just couldn't get it done. So still hoping, still a little bit of time for one to cross. We're going to hunt till dark tonight, and tomorrow plane rolls in. We'll start packing gear up and heading back to town. So been a great trip. Lots of good times, lots of good friends. Getting close to sunset on the Tundra.